Hey guys, welcome back to MaxCast, turn for Unification. Today I have another 1 vs 1 review, this time on Deadly Fun Archeology. So there is another map than, than Meeting of Minds. On the left side, playing Blood Angels, we have Balter Roshan. On the other side, playing Black Templars, we have Avezearth. Normally we would see Avezearth as Blood Angels, but we see again Balter as Blood Angels, and this is no coincidence. He has, like at the time of this recording, just released a guide for when I uploaded it probably a few weeks ago for the Blood Angels, a very in-depth guide I gotta say. So, and in his guide he also had some footage, and one footage I immediately recognized is explains the ASM opener. If you have noticed it, you start the barracks, you build the sanguine armory a bit as well, and then you more or less finish at the same time and has an ASM. He also does this with 2 scouts, which is more or less the norm, no commander here. On the other side, Avezearth does the no gen opener, which is also, I would consider, standard. So it has the triple Crusader squad. You get 1 Crusader from your HQ and 2 Crusaders from your Stronghold barracks, so you can then get the Castellan with it and still have enough resources to get your points up. So this is a very aggressive melee orientated the Great Crusade has become to this world. Yeah, very German accent they have. Yes, yes. I like it. Okay, let's quickly see what he can do with this ASM. It goes for 1 ASM then in Captain Tycho, so no double ESM. This is the other way to play it. And then he can be here before this listing post is finished, so this is kind of sad, but there's already the Castellan, and Castellan is a very good way to deal with it, because he has very good ranged DPS, but he goes into melee with him. No, he actually just goes to the squad, so it does not lose control. Okay, very nicely done. So if a commander is the squad, they do not lose control, so they can get zealous still, but you still are keeping the control. Now let's see. Yeah, so these guys got zealous, they cannot move, and those zealous guys over here, they can move. Delayed jump over here, but he starts the listening post. So very good opening management, I gotta say. A bit okay, he started this point. Okay, I was wondering why he hasn't built up this point, and here the ASM are doing their stuff. They do not get any blood rage, black rage, blood thirst when they're fighting buildings. Obviously there are no blood to be had over there. Okay, let's see. They can actually go here and annoy these guys from capping, so this is the aggressive way of playing Black Templars, and this should also look at the economy 62 for the Blood Angels and 74 for Black Templars. So this is a rare sight actually to see Black Templars with an economy lead early on. And yeah, this is melee on melee action. So the Blood Angels like to go into melee, the Black Templars also. But here comes Captain Tycho, and Captain Tycho with his buff is very potent. 75% more damage, but 20% more damage taken. So always use it when you're dealing damage, basically. When you're only receiving damage, obviously you should not use it. And this is very, how should I say, very I cannot tell who wins here. For the looks of it, it could be Blood Angels here maybe. I mean, the Black Templars cannot really disengage, so they really want to stay in this fight because of the seal. One squad you can reinforce, the other squad you need to click the reinforce button when you have control for the moment. And yeah, this is not a lot of Blood Angel models, I gotta say. There it goes the scouts model. There's only 1 scout model remaining, 3 ASM model, and Captain Tycho, of course. Is the Castellan still alive? I cannot see him here actually. Oh, this is a prolonged melee fight if I have seen one. There's 1 ASM guy chilling in mid-air. Maybe he forgot to put out the jetpack. And this is more or less only Captain Tycho, and yeah, now it's only Captain Tycho. The Castellan is still here. Yeah, Apothecary. So we have the command squad here. Command squad, Crusader command squad, and Captain Tycho will go down in the end. Killed by an Apothecary on the other side. A lot of dead units, but yeah, both the Castellan and Captain Tycho died in the midst of this fight. And I gotta say, it's 74 against 80, so it's a slight advantage in the economy for the Black Templar. But let's see, 3 and 7. So we have more squads for Black Templar, because these are 2 squads, the command squad and one initiate squad, another initiate squad just joined. So if they reinforce a bit, they should win against these assault marines. The assault marines, obviously with their bloodthirst, are very potent, now trying to do some economy damage, but there is no economy to be harassed. There's even now the first generator, so maybe he should actually go by and defend this. I'm not sure what you can do offensively over here. You can kill a listing post, but losing a generator is a bit, yeah, hurts a bit. I would really like to see this point actually upgraded here. But maybe he's also trying to get a decently timed tier 2. I mean, the, I was saying the tech marines get some pot shots and killing actually model. That's really nice. One guy trying to disengage, eating a lot of chainsaw hits to the face and dies eventually. Yeah, I do not think the aggressive approach is good. He needs to decap, yeah, he does. Command squad over here initiates. Is Captain Tycho being rebuilt? It is not too expensive, too timely, I guess. But the Castellan is about to get out. He killed the generator, but nothing else. Upgrading now the listening post is what I suggested for Avezearth here as well. He should float a bit of power. No, he did use it for the Castellan. And the middle point is still, of course, for the Blood Angel. So this is the only thing that is a bit concerning over here. Command squad now disengaging. Yeah, if you get caught with your pants down and they have no commander, you basically can lose a whole bunch of units. You do not have the mobility that ASM have. So hindsight 2020, of course, I would say staying here, defending your points while upgrading this point, defending your generator while upgrading this point would have been probably the wiser choice. Now we have 2 more or less reinforced ASM, and okay, the Castellan is here. Yeah, so with the Castellan you can deal with it, because Castellan is pretty good. Gotta tell you, is this tier 2 now? Tier 2 is not started. Captain Tycho is getting actually rebuilt, so very prolonged tier 2. No tier 2 of course for the Black Templar, as they have no generator at the moment, as it got killed. The generator of the Blood Angels did survive, so this is something to keep in mind. They try now to get the middle point. No critification kept here. What I would like from Baltair would be the build of a scout, because scouts are really cheap and you need to get your points back. Getting now the grenades and tactical, so he switches it up to tacticals. He sees the need of more meat, basically meat in his army. You would also need another builder. There you go, a generator and maybe even a turret. I'm not sure. A well-placed turret defensively. This is the generator is not a good place. Please cancel it. I mean, he tries to split it so that the ASM cannot be at the same position. Yeah, Baltair sees what I mean, and I think Avezearth could have done the same, building a turret, upgrading a listening post, and now going in here with Captain Tycho being over there. This is you need to focus on the turret. The turret does a hell of a lot of damage. Is this even finished? It's not finished. It's only the listening post, but still, the listening post with this autocannon is very good. And now it's done. Okay, I guess this is horrible for Avezearth to stand here in the Blood Angel base, getting shot by a listening post, getting shot by a heavy bolter turret, having ASM, now also some tactical marines with the Captain Tycho buff. So this is a complete disaster here for the Black Templars. They did very well early on, but in this mosh pit over here, I do not think they come out of the top. They had one mosh pit win, but this mosh pit is not only a mosh pit, but also guns enabled this time as well. So no clear melee fight over here, and lost basically everything. Does he have even one squad? does not have. One initiates squad is being built. Upgrades, still no upgraded points. He has 300 power and no upgraded point. So this is a clear misplay over here. This point should have been upgraded like a few minutes ago. And yeah, wow, Marines, yeah, indeed. And yeah, economy, let's say micro and decision making, apart from this decision over here, was pretty good from Avezearth, but now he kinda falls apart. No economy build up, no turret or anything to defend really. This generator just asks to be killed. And yeah, 8 population against 4. Castellan is soon to be out. Captain Tycho has full HP as well. So I do not think you just can how should I say, afford another fight like this. Even if you kinda barely win it, and now some grenades as well. Even if you say you can barely win it, the economy should now be in favor. It's 86 and 20, and you will see the economy as I have the overlay for you guys. I can't see it, but I think this Captain Tycho in the back over there, once he starts firing, this is, yeah, brother, I'm stuck, yeah. This is another mosh pit. GG, well played. Okay, this is a short one, but still, I like the game. Melee Marines versus Melee Marines. I really like this mosh pit over here. Look at all the bodies of Black Templars. The Commander Tycho and the Castellan both died here once. This was, I think, up to this point, Avezearth was leading, and then I think it all came down to decision to not defend his generator over here, but rather attack the enemy and just kill a listening post. I think if he just came back, defended here, defended his points, and more importantly, I have said it multiple times already, but still, upgraded 1 or 2 points, and yeah, then I think, maybe even as I said, a turret, I think a turret over here would be golden, because it more or less defends these points and the critical location. At least here it defends both, or here. I mean, if you have an upgraded point over here and you build a turret over here, like a bit on the back side here, it defends this point, and then you have only your back points to worry about. But yeah, before I talk too much, as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!